Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. So to start off, I just want to show you that I actually painted this shirt on me because like I didn't have a Chucky shirt, so why not just draw it? So yeah, to start off, we're using the Anastasia Moderate Renaissance palette. I just cannot help myself. I need this palette in like every tutorial. It's just my perfect palette. Yeah, we picked up the shade Red Ochre, and this is just gonna go like as our transition shade, just all over, buff and all over the crease. Blend, blend, blend. That is key in life. Just blend all your problems away. Next, we're grabbing the shade Venetian's Red, and this is going to go straight into our crease. Yet again, I'm going to be blending this back and forth, window wiper motions. And I really want you guys to let me know if you guys like to see me do one eye or both of them, because sometimes they alternate, and I'll show you guys me doing both or just one. So let me know what's better for you guys. Oh, now I am taking the shade Cherry Cola from Makeup Geek, and this is just going all over the remaining of the lid and blending upwards to the crease. This is like a really nice burgundy, like red smoky eye. That's like what I really wanted. Okay, now what I'm doing, because I felt like this look was just too like bland, so I took a shade. I got this little sample from Urban Decay Moondust palette, and I'm pretty sure it's either the shade Spectre or Element. I'm not sure. I'm just putting that in the corner and onto the lid, and then now I'm taking Urban Decay Heavy Glitter Liner in Midnight Cowboy and putting that right on top of that shade. Next, I'm taking two flesh tone colors. I like to take one that's a little bit more yellow and one that's a little bit more neutral, and that's what I use to just really blend the colors from the brow bone to the crease so it doesn't look just crazy. And now moving on to foundation. This is a drugstore foundation. This is my favorite drugstore foundation of all time. The coverage is amazing. This is Pro Matte foundation. I almost said True Match. But yeah, I'm just with my brush, I am just blending this all over the face. I don't know if you could tell, but like the coverage is really good. Like you need to try this. And I have oily skin, so the matte one is great. And I know they have one that a glow one. So if you have dry skin, try that one out. Now we're concealing, and wow, for once we're not using Tarte Shape Tape. We are using NYX HD concealer. This is the shade 01. This was like my favorite concealer of all time before Tarte concealer came out. This is the best. So we're just doing typical places: under the eye, tip of the nose, cupid's bow, chin, and forehead, and we're just gonna blend that out. I didn't feel like being like, this is not as white as my Tarte one, so I don't know, I didn't feel like being like that bright, you know. So usually I use a beauty blender to blend out my concealer, but my beauty blenders are so stained and just dirty from all like the Halloween stuff I've been doing. So I'm just using the brush, and instead of really wiping, I'm like more like pouncing it under my eye. And yeah, it blends out perfectly fine. Like it's not like it's terrible. I'm not using a beauty blender. You know, I'm switching it up or whatever. Something new for once. Okay, like I said, my beauty blender is like all disgusting right now. So I got these little like spongy thingies from like Sephora. I just took like a whole bunch of them. I'm pretty sure that's allowed, and I'm just using that to bake the sides of my nose and my under eye and my chin. We're switching it up here. But back to the basics. That's enough for the new stuff. We're going back to the Anastasia contour kit in the middle shade, and we're contouring our cheekbones and jawline because I cannot leave the house if my jawline is not chiseled. And then we're gonna be also with the same palette bronzing the temples of our forehead. Finishing the eye look, I'm mixing those two shades that we used earlier, and that's going to go all the way on the lower lash line. And then we're taking Cherry Cola, and that's just going to go halfway in. And then we're taking a nude pencil liner. This is from Rimmel London, and the eyeliner Nude. The color is just called Nude. And this is just going to really open up those eyes because we have such dark colors. So now we are wiping away the bake, and my brushes are dirty when I'm only using one brush to wipe away the bake than my usual like two brushes that I love so do. Now we're taking the Fenty highlighter duo in Fire Crystal and the other one, the Kilowatt highlighter. I forgot what it's called, but I'm just mixing in two of the shades, both of them, and I'm putting it to highlight. So the cheekbone, tip of the nose, cupid's bow, the normal stuff, guys. Come on. Now, okay, this is like this lip combo. I do this like on a everyday basis, like every single day. This is Kylie Cosmetic lip liner in Dolce. So I'm just lining my lips, and I don't line up the whole thing. I mean, sometimes I do, but today I didn't feel like it. So I only lines like the outline, and then I started doing the sides. And now I'm taking my favorite lip gloss, like one of my favorite lip glosses. This is Candy, also by Kylie, and I'm putting that just straight in the middle. So yeah, guys, this is the final look. You are a glammed killer, a serial killer. You're just glammed as F right now. So yeah, so don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this glam Chucky.
I don't have a problem with killing. It's showtime.
Hi guys, you would have thought this is Halloween. Alright, I'm gonna calm down now. So to start off the actual like Chucky part, like the non-glam Chucky part, what we're gonna do is gonna start wiping off our eye. I did use a reference picture for this whole thing, just let you know. So all that beautiful work we just did, we're gonna wipe it away. Like, that's really saddening. But obviously, if you're doing one or the other, then you wouldn't have to do this. So grabbing the same concealer as before, we're going to be really concealing that eyebrow since you can't really see Chucky's eyebrow. Like I said, you can't put glue on it and powder, but I don't do all that work. I'm actually kind of scared to put glue on my eyebrow, to be honest. But yeah, now we're just buffing that all the way in because we need to have a smooth blend from the concealer, the foundation, and then the product around it, or else it just looks really, really weird. But yeah, grabbing the same sponge, and I put more concealer on the brow because I really want them to be like gone. But yeah, so I'm just taking that sponge and I'm just really finessing parts that need to be finessed, like the eyebrow and under the eye, because the brush can't really get under the eye that well. And yeah, now we're just going to be powdering the whole thing because we want to be Chucky. We don't want to be like a creasy Chucky, you know what I mean? Like, we want to be scary, but not like crazy, you know what I mean? So I'm grabbing this palette that I've been using in like all my Halloween tutorials, using it in my last one. I'm just grabbing the red from there. And like if you see me looking down a lot, it's legit because I'm looking at a picture. So we're gonna start off by doing like his eye that's like all like red and stuff. So I am making a little circle. This is gonna be underneath the brow because if you actually look at the photo, like you can see his like that side, he has a little bit of eyebrow going on. So yeah, we're just gonna be making a circle. We're gonna fill it in or whatever. Oh god, I'm taking a really long time. I'm trying not to like edit all this out. That's why I am talking through all this. But yeah, but now I'm taking this big foundation brush and I'm gonna be just filling in the rest of the circle as much as possible, like the whole thing. As you can see, I even like started to wing it out kind of like this does not have to be perfect at all. Like any type of gore or anything like that does not need to be perfect because like at the end of the day it's gonna be all covered and perfected. Like you want it to be kind of messy. Like he's a possessed doll. Like come on. Also, the palette you see me like digging in, like what I'm using right now, this red, is the same palette I used to create like the shirt, the Chucky shirt I'm wearing. I would have recorded myself doing that, but like that took too much work. All right, now we're doing face details. Like I said, I am looking at a picture. This is not going to be 100% accurate. Like I actually, it was really hard to get a side profile of his face when I looked at Google Images. But yeah, we're just gonna be doing all like the little breaks or tears in his face. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just really sketching it out all over. Look at that flick of the wrist. Acciones. Yeah, that's gonna be doing. So we're gonna be doing literally like as much as I can tell. So if it's not perfect or if I'm missing anything, I am really, really sorry. I looked at a couple of photos and I like, I try to guess like where things were and like finesse it and stuff. Hopefully, you guys think I did a good job. But yeah, like I said, we're just doing face detail, 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 detail. Okay, now what I'm doing is same palette, I'm taking the black color and obviously like Chuck like this is like way too like red, so we're using black because black is our darkener when you're like painting or like just coloring. Black is your darkener shade, so we're really just making this more realistic to Chucky by darkening the red so it doesn't look like so fresh and so new. It looks, like grungy and like oh our eye has been like that for like a while. So that's what I'm doing is adding black to like literally like all the little red face details I made. I'm adding like black little stripes to it, and then with a big brush, if I get to it in time because I'm speaking a little too fast, yeah, like that. So with that brush, that's what I'm using to blend all the shades. Like I said, this is a big brush, so like obviously my lines that are like really thin are gonna get a little thicker and smudgier, and that is 100% fine. Like you are a possessed doll. You do not need to be like finessed and like cute. Like we were already cute in the beginning. Now we're like half cute. Okay, this is more face detail. We're adding the staples. So using the black and we're just wherever, like I said, I usually reference photos. So wherever I saw he had staples, I added them, and I just added them to, like I said, everywhere that needed them. So like on the side, the one down the nose actually is like really cute. Like I like it. Yeah, on the other side. Oh, this was really hard. I couldn't really tell like when the staples like stopped and where they began because like I said, I got no side profile picture. So like if I'm missing staples on the side or if I added extra, I am sorry. I'm grabbing the red from the shade, the one we use in our eye, red ochre, and this is gonna make everything just look better in my opinion. So wherever there's staples, I'm just taking a big fluffy brush, well, not that big, a big fluffy eye brush, and I am just going over the staples. And then what this is going to do is make the staples look irritated and just more realistic. Oh, by the way, I move my lips a lot, so the lines that were like supposed to be connecting from here to the lips, I just turned it into a brand new lip shade. Look at that little mauvey color. It's cute, whatever. But yeah, I'm just going over the staples, like I said, and making them look really irritated and more realistic. And I did this to like literally like every single one. Yet again, I'm gonna stress this, does not have to be perfect. The messier the better, I honestly think it looks, to be honest. So like if you see me like I'm just like I'm not even like really looking, I'm just like wherever I see a staple, just blend. Blending is key. Even with gore makeup, blending is still key. Now I'm just taking two like brown shades. I used one that was a little warm and one that was a little cool. And I'm just taking the same brush and going over the ones that don't have staples on it. On the sides of them, I am just adding brown to not only make me look dirty, but also just make like the cuts per se look a little bit more standoffish. Now you could do this like a lot better, like honestly, like take a smaller brush, make it all detailed and fine. But like I wanted this to be like a very like easy like Chucky. Like I wanted so that everyone could do this. And as you can see, this is the final look. This is my Glam and Gore Chucky, and I really hoped you guys really enjoyed it. I had so much fun doing this.
Why do you kill? It's a hobby, really.
Hey guys, really quick before you go, I just want to show you the Chucky I did last year on Halloween. This is a really in-depth, more special effects version of him. I used a lot of blood and a lot of texturizing going on, and instead of a knife, I had a stapler to show that I stapled my face back together. But yeah, the only reason why I'm showing you guys this is because there's many ways you can do Chucky, but in this tutorial, I really just wanted to keep it simple and easy so that everyone could do it, because this actual look took an hour to do. Meanwhile, this Chucky was just not as long, like a couple minutes, like anyone could do it and it's easy to follow. Rather than special effects, I know can be a little hard, and I didn't really want that. I just wanted something that's fun and easy. But if you want something more gory and more crazy, then yeah, I just want to show you guys this because this is like another really cool and more gore way to do it without like the fun glam side. But be safe on Halloween. Love you all. Bye. Hope you enjoyed.